What's poppin', everybody? T-Money doing a back-to-back video. I just shot a review that I did, review number 3 for Body Bags. Well, my third video, week 147 on the channel. So yeah, I just wanted to do a movie Blu-ray DVD update because I got a shitload of stuff as usual. Probably more than usual because it's been a few days longer. So yeah, let's get right down to business here. I got a bunch of cool shit from a bunch of different sources to show you guys. So we're gonna film in the dark now. No, that's not cool at all. Just kidding. All right. So first up, okay. So first up, I did these are my FYE pickups, in no particular order, but a movie called Crawl Space, Kobai. Don't know anything about this movie, haven't seen it. It says a blend of Aliens and Resident Evil. It sounded really cool, actually, though. So, in the synopsis it says, I don't like that, you know what I'm going to do? Hang on, guys. This is my little secret touch. Oh, so much better. So much better. I should have done that for my last video I shot for Body Bags, but oh well, I wasn't thinking. So, Crawl Space says, deep in the heart of the Australian desert lies Pine Gap, a top-secret underground compound run by the United States military. When the base comes under attack from unknown forces, an elite team is sent in to extract the military scientists. They then encounter a beautiful young woman with no memory of who she is or how she came to be there. As they try to escape, the group discovers that the facility has become a testing ground for something far more sinister. Pine Gap. Oh, sorry. So, yeah. So it sounds pretty cool. And there's a bunch that Horror News says a bona fide journey into terror. The special effects are mesmerizing. Oh, sorry. I keep going on to read. It's like a French DVD, so... And it actually is an IFC release, it looks like, so... If any of you guys have seen this, let me know if it's good. I haven't seen it. I know there's a bunch of movies with this title, but I was drawn in by the descriptions and the quotes, so sounds good. Alright, next up, I was able to... I came across this at FYE as well, The Reef. I had it on DVD, so what I did was I made one of my custom DVD Blu-ray combo packs. I'm collecting a lot of empty cases now, which isn't really cool, but yeah, I love this movie. It's one of my favorite killer shark movies for sure. So happy to have this on Blu-ray. Haven't watched it on Blu-ray yet, so I don't know about the transfer. This one, I think Terror for Tom a while ago said that, or no, not Terror for Tom. I think it was Mr. Parka said that the transfer on this guy isn't very special. I don't even think it's much better than the DVD. But again, this was $6.99 brand new at FYE. Surprisingly, it was cheaper there than it is on than Amazon even. So I snagged it, $6.99, and I turned it into a DVD Blu-ray combo pack. So that is Dan Curtis' Dracula. Next up, I gotta move kind of fast here because I've got a lot of stuff. Is The Last of the Mohicans. I watched this movie when I was in 8th grade. It's not a horror movie, obviously, in school, and I remember it being pretty fucking epic. So, kind of like Shogun and Ben-Hur, epic in that sense, I wanted to grab it. Apocalypto, you know, those are all 3 completely different movies, but they're all epic journeys. So, unfortunately, I was reading some of the reviews on this particular release, the U.S. cut, director's cut by Michael Mann, and apparently he did a pretty bad job at cutting this, and it destroyed the whole movie. So, what I did was I ordered, from the reviews I was reading, they suggested you order the UK cut, or the UK release of the film. Unfortunately, it's only on DVD there, I believe, so I did order that, and it's coming. It hasn't gotten here yet, but... So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It was cheap. I think this was $6.99, brand new as well. Maybe $9.99. Yeah, it was $9.99. I paid too much for it. FYE was charging $9.99, and you can get it on Amazon, and then I saw it in Best Buy for $6.99, so... Oh well, but that's the definitive shitty cut by Michael Mann, so don't get that. Get the UK version if you like it on DVD. Here's another one I upgraded, Frankenstein's Army. I fucking love this movie. The gore, the special effects, top notch. like mechanical and what do you call it? Non-CGI practical effects are amazing in this film. I really fucking like it. This was a real pleasant surprise when I first watched this movie. I highly recommend it. It's about a group of like war vet, or not, a group of people in war, basically, I think Germany, and they stumble upon this bunker, and it turns out there's this Frankenstein-like guy who is making all kinds of crazy like monsters and mutated beasts and I don't know, and some badass special effects, some badass like I don't know how to describe them. Characters, like kind of like, you know, like not Cenobites like Pinhead, but you can see them all on here. They're all fucking like created by Frankenstein, and they're brutal, and there's a lot of hardcore gore in this. It says intensely gruesome, a grisly cut above the best. I mean, above the rest. Clever, entertaining, and well crafted. Punk rock horror at its finest. I don't know why it's punk rock. Magnificent, well set, even strong. Will set even strong stomachs churning. Yeah, it's definitely brutal. This is an awesome film. Again, this was $6.99 brand new on Blu-ray, which was, I paid like $24. This is one of the movies I bought before I knew better at FYE for like, on DVD it was like $24.99 like 5 years ago, and I bought it, and I could have gotten it way cheaper on Amazon, the DVD, and then I ended up picking this up for $6.99 5 years later, 4 years later, whenever. A long time later. So what I did again was a DVD Blu-ray combo pack, Frankenstein's Army. Highly recommended. If you can have an FYE, I would go pick that up for $6.99. Next up, another FYE pickup, Chuck Norris, Missing in Action. I picked up the third one that Shout Factory released not too long ago, and so I wanted to grab this as well. And I do have this and part 2 on a like dual disc Blu-ray release. So, but I like this movie. Joseph Zito directed it, and it's fun. So yeah, Missing in Action. Next up, we have another upgrade. Spiders. I saw the slipcover on this, and I was like, fuck, man, I gotta get this, even though this movie kind of sucks. And I do have the DVD. I hope I didn't double dip and actually buy... I hope I didn't have this on Blu-ray, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure yet. I know I have this movie, but I think it's the DVD. But anyway, this was like $7, and it has a slipcover on it. So, and I like the black too. Blu-ray 3D plus Blu-ray on one disc. Yeah, I just like that black border. So that's Spiders. And last up for the FYE pickups is one that I recently heard Moods talk about. And he just said it was cool, good movie. The Guest. I've heard a lot of people talk about this movie. I just never really got around to seeing it. I always confused it with The Gift. I know they're two entirely different movies, but yeah, supposedly pretty good. I'm sure you guys know what that's all about. So next up, we'll go on to my Amazon pickups. The Bloody Iris, Zach, the horror guy, friend and affiliate of the 22 Shots page, recommended this and said it was a really good giallo, so I picked it up. He had picked up the Anchor Bay edition on eBay, I believe, and so I bought this like immediately after I heard him raving about it. So yeah, happy to have this, The Bloody Iris. I'll check it out pretty soon. Next up, from Amazon, a couple Scream Factories. This is The Crush. Everybody and their mommies have talked about it, so yeah, excited to see it. I actually never saw The Crush, so I'm hoping Alicia Silverstone is sexy in it. Old school Alicia, that is. And next up, another Scream Factory, Rabid Dogs. I know this is a remake of something. My apologies if I included this in my last update. I can't remember. Okay, so I got a couple Shout Factories here. This is Damnation Alley. Don't know much about it. Killer insects, futuristic type sci-fi movie. Yeah. Mutated insects, I think. Another one from the Roger Corman's Cult Classic Collection. I think this completes the Shout Factory editions that I have. Star Crash. Yeah, happy to have it. Nice release, too. These, from a couple years ago, these Roger Corman Cult Classics that Shout put out. A lot of special features. I like the package design on these, too. Pretty cool. And I'm sure that probably has a reversible cover as well. This one's brand new. This Tuesday it came out, yesterday. Shout Factory roller coaster. Don't know much about it, but from the synopsis, it sounded pretty good. Excited to check it out. For some reason, I thought this was a Scorpion release. I think it's kind of got like Scorpion-style cover art for whatever reason to me. It reminds me of something Scorpion would put out, but it's actually a Shout Factory release. As I'm sure a lot of you know, that's Roller Coaster. Next up is a new one. I'm sure a lot of people have this from Criterion, Fantastic Planet. Excited to check this out. It's from '73, is it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. It's a French movie with English subtitles, so yeah. Sounds good. This is brand new release as well. It's from the company, what is it, Retro Media. I think that's, what's his name's company? Fred Olen Ray, I want to say. But this isn't directed by Fred Olen Ray. This is directed by Don Dohler, who did Night Beast, which is awesome. So I'm very excited to check this out. It's limited to 1,000 copies, so if you want to grab a copy of The Alien Factor, you should go on Amazon pretty soon and pick it up. They sold out of, whatchamacallit, Biohazard real quick, and that goes for a pretty penny on eBay and Amazon now. But they didn't sell out of Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, and there's one other one they released. But I think that's because they have other releases, like 88 Films, and Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers has gotten a lot of releases recently. So, but this one, like Biohazard, is, as far as I know, the only release of this film, limited to 1,000. So I would grab this from Retro Media or Amazon as soon as possible. I think it was right around 20 bucks. Cool cover art. I like the package design on Retro Media stuff as well. Alright, now we'll get into some of the... Well, first off, I don't know if I included these two on my last update, so I'm just going to show them both at once and apologize if I did. The Terror. I think I did show this, starring Boris Karloff. Happy to have this, though, from a company I'm not familiar with. Film Detective, Restored Classics. And then the newest one from Synapse, Sorceress. Happy to have this as well. And I think I did show these off, so I won't spend any time on them. But I'm really excited to get my Just Desserts DVD from Synapse as well. It's actually from Michael Felcher. And I know I saw Jeremy posted something on his Facebook page that I think they're basically review copies are out now. So I think like early July is when that comes out. So I feel like if you contributed to the Indiegogo fund, you should get it early, but they're not doing that apparently. So apparently you just help them out by contributing. There were no real perks other than you're buying the movie up front. Or, yeah, or not, you're pre-ordering the movie, purchasing it up front. I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, that's another issue for another time. I went ahead and picked up Season 2 of Night Gallery. Somebody had highly recommended this, saying it was like kind of like the height of the season's goodness. So, yeah, I'm just getting into this show now, so happy to have this. I got this for like 16, 17 bucks from a third-party seller on Amazon, brand new, still in the cellophane. Happy to have that. I went ahead and picked up Volume 2 of the Batman series as well. I had showed off the first animated series, Volume 1, in my last update, so yeah, I'm on the kick. So now I have Seasons 1 and 2 of Batman the Animated Series, Volume 2. And this one features, I guess, the Joker, whereas Volume 1 had the Penguin on it or something. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm confusing myself. But anyway, and last up, this is a Best Buy pickup, but I wanted to include the movies, or the TV shows all in one thing. This is Daria, classic show from kind of like my high school years, pre-middle school years, something like that. Early teenage years, for sure. I know a lot of you guys like this. JP likes this. This was the last one available at my local Best Buy, so scooped it up. That's Daria, the complete show. The complete animated series. 15 bucks, you can't beat that. Alright, next up is... let's see. So these are some more Best Buy releases. This movie I'd been eyeing for a while, just because the cover art really caught my attention. I don't really know anything about it, The Last Dragon. But I read the synopsis, it interested me, it sounds fun. Kind of like an epic journey action movie type thing, martial arts action movie, something like that along those lines. But yeah, The Last Dragon, excited to have that finally. $9.99, the last copy available at my Best Buy too. So I picked this up at Best Buy as well. I was pissed off because I think we were leaving to Indianapolis on a Sunday morning, and this was coming out the following Tuesday. And I had called Best Buy on like Saturday, the day before I left, and asked them, because somebody had showed this off on YouTube. Turns out that they're just one of those fuckers that get, what do you call it, movies to review early, but I thought that it was released. Long story short, I drove out to my local Best Buy because I wanted to get the Best Buy exclusive steelbook of the film, and there it was, but I couldn't purchase it because the street date was for Tuesday. So, long story short, I go to Indianapolis, I get back on the following Wednesday, so like 5 days later, and they're all completely sold out of the steelbook. So I missed it, and whatever. What are you gonna do? It's not like a film I even have seen. So I did like Cloverfield. I know they're kind of separate, so or they're totally different films. But anyway, 10 Cloverfield Lane with the half slipcase that Derek, I know you love so much. This was like in the $5 like bin at Best Buy. I also have the Criterion Collection DVD of this, but I figured I'd scoop the Blu-ray because I like this movie. This is a movie that my mom and I watched a lot on sick days, like when I was sick. So it just has that, what do you call it? That, childhood, God damn it, what's the fucking word when you reminisce on childhood, I don't remember. But anyway, reminds me of my childhood. I liked it a lot, the game. Alright, and last up from Best Buy, or for my Best Buy pickups, I purchased the, excuse me, Fifth Element Steelbook. Pretty sexy. I saw this when I had picked up the It Follows Steelbook, and I almost grabbed it then, but it was still there on my way back. And I like this movie, and I actually didn't have it on Blu-ray, so I figured for about the same price, I think, as the standard version on Blu-ray, I'd grab the Steelbook, because I like that artwork. Reminiscent, maybe was the word. Reminiscent. No, it's still not the right word, but doesn't matter. You guys are like, fuck it off. Alright, and so here's just a couple movies I got from 88 Films. I love this movie. I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. And just a heads up, Evil Speak, 88 Films. The Scream Factory version I think has better picture quality as far as the Blu-ray goes. I could be wrong. That's my opinion of from what I remember. But the 88 Films edition has way more special features on it. So I would almost go with this if you have a Region B player, because it is an all-region player, because it's Region B. But that's Evil Speak. Trying to collect my, I collect 88 films, so I'm trying to grab the rest of the Italian collection. So I picked up Spasmo. This was weird. This was temporarily sold out on the 88 Films website. Now it's back, but I got it on Amazon UK. And I also picked up David Hess in Hitchhike. I also have the Raro video. I think it's Raro. Yeah, edition of this as well, but good film and from a good company, so I wanted to grab that as well. And last up is The Suckling. This is actually the reversible cover art for the film. I'm going to switch it back. I don't know what I was thinking. This is kind of ugly, and the other one's really cool. That artwork, that thing almost kind of reminds me of Night Beast. If you were to see the standard cover for this movie, it's got like this lychee monster looking thing on it, and it kind of reminds me of Night Beast, so that's just a little side note thing. But yeah, The Suckling. Haven't checked this out yet. I'm excited to. Alright guys, last up here I have my buddy, well, this dude that I met on one of the like cult cinema trading sites. I made a few purchases from him, and I've got an awesome video coming up. I went nuts last night and bought a bunch of fucking baller hard boxes from this guy that was selling them, and he gave me a good deal because I purchased so many of them. Probably too many, but I'm fucking stoked, and when they come in, I'm going to shoot an awesome hard box, like, exclusive video, so look out for that. So this is the first round of like movies that I got from him. that he was selling. I don't know if he's selling off his whole collection, but Torso. I've been wanting this for a while, just kind of always slips through the radar, and for one reason or another I forget about it. But finally picked up Torso on Blu-ray. I do have the DVD from Blue Underground, but happy to have that. I also picked up, let's see, Deranged from Arrow. From the seller, Chad is his name, but yeah, so happy to have this. I do have the, what is it? Kino Lorber put this out? Yeah, I have the Kino release as well, but happy to have this Arrow release. I think this is 2 or 3 discs. 3 discs, I believe. And a ton of special features as always, so happy to have this on Arrow release. And 2 more items, guys. Shivers. I actually recently picked up the standard Amaray case edition from Arrow as well, but I'm kind of collecting Arrow steelbooks, sort of catching up really, and so I grabbed this from him as well. Shivers, sexy as hell. Yeah, and I kind of like the way these cellophane wraps fit around the steel boxes, the Blu-ray cellophane wraps, that is, because they're like super tight, but it's like you kind of don't want to be taking this out really ever, so I'm only doing it because I don't really plan on watching this edition. It's just kind of for my collection, because I do have the other standard Arrow release. But yeah, happy to have this steelbook. It's really heavy too, so there's a lot in it, I'm sure. And last up, probably the prized possession for this pickup. Probably all out of all these, this is my favorite. I actually happened to get this from Chad as well. This is the Death Dream Blu-ray, and I believe this is German edition, put out by Subculture. That's Subkultur. Looks like there's multiple companies involved in this release. Hollywood Classics, something Target, but this is the DVD and Blu-ray edition of Death Dream. I love this film. It's probably my favorite film from Bob Clark. I think so, yeah. I mean, I fucking love this movie, so I don't know. I just have this thing about it. I like it a lot. So really happy to have this. I'm not going to take it out of the slip, but there is some cool artwork and also a poster, I believe, that's included in this. I do have the Blue Underground edition, and I'm sure when there's a US release of this on Blu-ray, I'll pick that up as well. But this is just kind of for collector purposes. So really happy to have this. That artwork's pretty sweet. Grindhouse edition Blu-ray of Death Dream. And I can't read the bonus material information because it's all in German. Or Dutch or something. Dutch, German. Anyway, yeah, so that's Death Dream. Alright guys, that's my update. One thing I wanted to show you, I finally found the frames that I think I'm going to go with from now on. 25 bucks on Amazon, you can get a cheap frame like this. And I like it because the border is thin. I don't need anything fancy and thick for my Scream Factory posters. So I'm going to start framing more of them. I have a few framed already, but I just wanted to show you guys what the editor poster looked like. I like it, and in this frame it looks baller. So this is the Scream Factory special edition poster that's double-sided. I chose this one because I like it better, but yeah, fucking cool. So yeah, if you guys are interested in 18 by 24 inch frames that look like this for around 25 bucks, just get at me and I'll send you the link on Amazon. I went through a lot of different frames trying to find the right fit for my Scream Factory posters, and a lot of them were just too thick, and all I wanted was like a thin black border, and I finally, you know, it's kind of just like trial and error type thing because you don't know what you're going to get. Really, I should probably just go to the local AC Moore or Creative Habitat, but they're cheaper on Amazon. So anyway, I found the brand that I like, so I'm happy to have that. Just wanted to show you guys that. Alright? Thank you. I will get back to you soon with another update. A lot of stuff coming as always, so keep it real, guys. Talk to you soon.